Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad to have you all here with me again. And today is very different and we'll just get right started immediately. We are back from our official break. So today we're going to be talking about, I think what almost everybody struggle with, but it's not everybody that is, that is proud to talk about it. And, one thing is to have a problem and is another thing to identify that you have that problem and then you are willing to change it, right? And this is anger issues, right? Being temperamental, picking offense over every little things. So some individuals, including myself, there are scenarios where we just pick offense over things that they don't even want being angry. So you see yourself lashing out easily, you see yourself picking offense, you see yourself when people say something, you just pick over it and you become the case, become what people would have to talk about at that point in time. And it becomes, this is not me saying that anger is not an attribute. Anger is is one of the characteristics, as one of the features of being a human being, but it becomes an issue when we let it overwhelm us, we let it affect the people in our environment, right? And sometimes it comes like smooth swing. Like myself, sometimes I do have smooth swing, and it's not like, and sometimes when this mood swing have happened, nothing really caused it, no one caused it. And in that point, you start seeing all the people around you, the things they're saying that time don't really matter to you. Like you're just very angry and you'll just be eating, like something will be eating you up. So anger, it's a dangerous thing and it's something many people struggle with. Sometimes you will see someone, for no reason, their mood will just change. And whatever you tell them at that point, they will just react in a way that you don't even expect. I struggle with anger issues. Yes, I struggle with anger issues, but it's no longer the way it used to be because now through prayer, Holy Spirit has really helped me to overcome my anger issues. It's not like it's not there. It's still there. I mean, recently something happened and then my friend pointed me to it and he was like, hey, look at this, look at this. This shouldn't have happened this way. And then I sat back and then I thought about it and I'm like, you're actually right. Then I said, I think it's high time I talk about it, because some people really struggle with anger. Some people read as they pick offense over every little things. In your workplace, people are so scared of you. When you walk in, everybody's is fidgeting. Oh, who knows the next thing he or she's going to throw out at them. And you start seeing, when you are angry or when you get angry over little things, people begin to withdraw or distance themselves from you because nobody wants to be a victim to your anger. Nobody wants to be a victim to whatever comes out from you being careless, from handling your emotion. So this is the reason I said I will talk about this today. The Real Talk with Sochi is a safe space. We explore vulnerabilities. It's a place where we share life challenges, obstacles, and it's also a place where we celebrate success. And anger is something that it's very harmful, not just to you, but to your environment, to people around you. And it's something that if you don't manage it, it will ruin your career. It can ruin your relationship, especially your relationship. When you are someone that can't sit over a dialogue, if you're someone that can't dialogue over an issue, you carry a lot of things on your head. You overthink. Yeah, like my friend would say, oh, you overthink a lot. You take things personal. Argument that is just supposed to be intellectual arguments. You see yourself lashing out, taking it personal, getting angry unnecessarily. I know sometimes we want people to see reasons with us, right? We want people to believe or whatever we say, they should just believe what we say without really understanding their own perspective. The world, in as much as we say, oh, it's a small world, it's also a big world, a large world. Why did I say it's a large world? Because everyone have their perspective. We view the world differently. People don't see the way I see it, and no one see the world the way you view it. So, and there is also this saying that you never can understand what people go through until you wear their shoe, right? So I think when you try to understand why people do things the way they do it, try to see reason from their own angle or try to view the world from their own perspective, I think it will also help, in how to handle issues or how to not let anger to just ruin you. Because some people who are narcissists, people who self-centered people who are so selfish, egocentric, they want the world to just revolve around them. And when you do things that is not the way they want it to be, it becomes an issue for them. They pick offense and it becomes an issue, right? So this is me saying anger is something that is very harmful to not just you, especially when you allow it to now become malice, right? When you now you take it, you no longer talk to people around you because you are angry at them. Something that some people even come to say, I'm sorry, forgive me, but you want it to be a big thing, right? You just compound it, you make it to be something that everybody will be talking about, And some people they are so dangerous that when they are angry, they want to drag their friends into it. But hey, that doesn't help, right? You are not at peace with Mr. A, therefore your friends should not also be at peace with Mr. A. Life doesn't work like that, because when you were enjoying with Mr. A, those your friends probably were not there. They were not even there when you guys started. But now Mr. A is no longer doing the things you want, or they're no longer working the way you want them to do things. Now you want to drag everybody with you, all your loved ones, you want to drag them to be angry at Mr. A for no just reason. And then you forget that, okay, the world is different. We view the world differently. We have different perspective and different interpretations to people's action, to people's attributes, right? So why should I share, or why should I partake? In as much as I love you so much, in as much as I'm your loved one, even if I'm your spouse, right? We should learn how to dialogue. We should learn how to view things from people's perspective. Because when you become selfish, or when you want everything to be just about you, whatever people do or what any other person do that is not aligned with your belief system, it becomes an issue. So, and you see that in relationship, I'm not a relationship advisor or a counselor, I'm not, but I know that friendship, even your contemporaries, even your acquaintances, anger is such thing that can distance people from you. It make people to withdraw themselves from you. And trust me, when a potential employer identifies this with anyone, or maybe you're in a job place where you are supposed to work with people, because over here in the States, I realize, some projects, they will want to make you to work, to do it with people, right? They will pay you to see how you can collaborate, the team spirit, and they do that not because they don't believe that you can do that alone, but they do it because they want to know how you can coexist with people, your interaction with people, especially when you have to make people to view the world from your perspective, or maybe there is a decision that needs to be taken, and then you are saying it this way and someone else is saying it the other way. How do you handle that? How do you feel? How do you feel when people say things in a way that you don't appreciate it? Do you lash out? Do you get angry? Do you make them see the beast in you, or do you find a way to help, or to say, oh, this is nice, however, this is my own way, this is what I'm saying? How do you communicate the way you view the world differently without making someone else become a victim? If you know what I mean. So here, the project, I think I've done like 2 projects where I'm paid with people, and then it makes me understand that, see, in as much as I was thinking that I know a lot, I know nothing. It doesn't mean that I'm a dullard or I'm blank. But what I mean I know nothing is, you can only know from your perspective, and it's just one angle. Other people have great things. They also have great, initiatives. Like, they're also creative. So when you don't work with people, when you don't associate with people, you will not know those things. Just like in my other video where I was talking about perfectionism, right? Where I found it very difficult for people to read my book and give me feedback. When I was still in that moment, I didn't realize how much impact people's feedback in my work, could help, how it could affect my work and make it to be so nice that everybody will want to read it. But when you don't associate, or when you don't find or you've not found yourself in this group where you have to exercise your patience. I remember Apostle Joshua Selman, my father in the Lord, he will always say, don't boast of patience until your patience is tested, right? Don't say, oh, I am corruption free, until something that calls for you to be corrupt comes in and you are tested, Oh, I'm frugal with spending. I don't spend money. I'm not extravagant. I'm prudent, right? Wait until so much money or public fund is left in your care. How would you handle that? So this is me saying that, we need to understand the importance of viewing the world from, understanding the world from other people's perspective, not getting angry, not allowing anger to overwhelm, or take, the better part of ourselves, because it can ruin you, it can cost you opportunities. So imagine a scenario where in a workplace you make the environment so unconducive for people to work, maybe you are a managerial staff or you are in charge of a team, and then your workers don't even find peace working with you. And then something happened, and then you have to leave the job, and you have to get another job, right? And then the HR has to recommend you to the next job. What do you think they would have to say about you? No employer will want to employ someone who is aggressive because they don't want you to come there and kick everybody out. They don't want you to come there and ruin their deals for them. They don't want you to be in a board meeting and then someone says something that is not the way you want it, and then you lash out. In academics, in career place, in relationship, in family, anger is such a dangerous thing, very dangerous. So one of the ways I also, keep myself in check, to guard myself, to make sure that, oh, I don't allow this to, to cause my relationship with people. It's, always understanding that I'm just a tiny perspective in the world. The way I view the world is just a drop, and I also have to know that people also have the way they view the world, and I have to understand them, to work with them. So when you know this, you will know that, see, you really need to know that in this world is all about social connectivity, right? It's a social environment, right? And it's a place where you almost cannot do or survive without people. So we need helpers, we need burden bearers, we need we need friendship, we need strategic relationship, and you wouldn't want anger to ruin it. Seek for help when you think it is something that you can no longer handle. Seek for help. Seek for help. Counselors are there. Talk to people who you think that they can give you the right solution, not people that will judge you out of prejudice, not people that will use it and against you. Speak to people you respect. Pray, guys. You see, prayer, when it is tough, like when it has come, sometimes like the mood swing, sometimes it just comes from nowhere. I talk to Holy Spirit. I'm like, Father, please help me. The next person sitting near me should not know that I'm feeling this way. I mean, a few days ago, I found myself in that mood swing, and my friend was like, "What's wrong with you?" And she felt like she had done something wrong to me. But I was telling her that no, you've not done anything, no, but it was me just boiling for no reason. But I thank God that it was a choir practice that I went for. So when we started singing, Holy Spirit kind of helped me to, I found peace and joy again. And you know one thing about malice, guys, when you're keeping malice with someone, you are the one bearing the brunt, like you are the one suffering, you are the one who is not at peace. The person is there living their life, especially when they've apologized, and you are still carrying face, like you still want them to worship you. Hello, people are busy with their life. People are so occupied building resilient future. People are busy, doing things differently to allow the way you've decided your life to be a burden to you to bother them. No. So guys, if you have solutions, if you know how people can how people can solve their anger issues, not picking offense over every little things, please drop your comment in the comment section. Let's help one another. Please don't forget to subscribe, share this video, comment, share, like, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.